why is it painful to give up suffering? I mean, the way I see it from the distant Greece, what I think is that by giving up suffering, we don't have any more hostages in our reality. The others are not to blame for what is happening to us. So by giving up suffering, our parents are not anymore to blame for what is happening to us. Our spouse is no longer to blame for what is happening to us. The outer economy is no longer able to blame for what is happening to us.
Right.
The market is no longer to blame for what is happening to us.
Yeah. This is your own responsibility.
Ability to respond, responsibility, ability, actual ability to respond. So what about, I mean, is this what you mean, or is this what I meant and you mean something else? It is very painful to give up suffering. Please, please.
I can say I am a successful man. I am a rich man. I have many things. I have a beautiful family. I have good friends. And I can say I am a lucky man. But it is not so. I mean, yes, everything goes well. Everything it's all right in my life. But just because it's something coming from within, you know, when you think that you have to complain because things are not going in the way you would like to do, to plan. And when you blame and accuse the others or the world around or God for your misfortunes, you are sabotaging yourself, and you are you know, it's a sort of self-sabotage which will project in the world as a very gloomy and dreary events and circumstances. Then you are not blaming the world for the poverty and the crimes, and you are blaming yourself for, because that crime, that war or conflicts is just within yourself. You know, that it doesn't exist outside yourself. This is, you know, it's all politics and the economists and the politicians in the world can tell me that I am crazy. But I tell you, there is no war out there. There is no conflict out there. The only war is within you. That's why, you know, someone of your guests said, no war within, no war without. If you eliminate your war inside yourself, which is your inner conflicts, inner war, you will see that you cannot happen in any war outside yourself. Because in the moment that you eliminate the conflict from within, you can never encounter any enemy outside yourself, any war or conflict outside yourself. If you eliminate death from within, you cannot encounter death outside yourself, not even your pets, your domestic pets. You see that world, death will disappear from outside the moment that you stop dying within. And then dying within, stop dying within means stop lying within yourself. Suffering is a lie. Suffering is a lie, it's not real. and then you just indulge in suffering because you think that suffering can give you a role, can occupy you in some business or something, but that is only a self-sabotage. It's going to kill you, and you are going on in your life believing that you have to suffer because the world, the entire world, is suffering. But I rebelled to all this, and I found myself that peace and harmony and lack of poverty and anger and crime and all those things and war and conflicts are a natural state of being. Then we invented all this. I can say you invented all this just to occupy yourself, just to give you a role to play in the outer life, in the outer reality, believing that is the world of causes. The moment that you become responsible for whatever is happening in your life, you will see that you stop blaming, complaining, and self-justifying. Then this is very important. Now, without complaining or blaming or self-justifying, what is going on? It will happen that you will be responsible for all and everything. All and everything, whatever is happening in the world, you have to turn towards yourself and say, this is me. This is me. Nobody else is creating all this. And it's just I, myself, that is creating all this mess. And, let's call chaos.
Okay.
I know that it is unacceptable. I mean, it's difficult to accept the fact that you individual, you yourself, are the very cause of all that mess. It's if you see a mess, because I don't see it. I don't see any war out there. I don't see any disease out there. I don't see any conflict, no crime, no poverty, no starving children, because that is something that is not within me. Then again, I can say, then you are irresponsible. You are just living in a sort of fantasy or imagination. And I tell you, this is the only way that you can really save the world.